everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to bring you another what I ate today, so here we go. Okay, starting my day off with a 0 Point coffee. This week I'm trying something new. I'm going to try to not have coffee creamer. I've been doing this since Monday and it's been so far so good. Not as great as coffee with creamer, but I just kind of wanted to see if I could do it. So I'm going to try this for 2 weeks. So today I'm going to have 1 pump of my caramel fudge waffle cream, and then I'm just going to pour the coffee over into it. So wish me luck that I can make it 2 weeks without coffee creamer. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and saute my mushrooms. I'm just going to use this canola cooking oil spray. Just going to generously put that in the pan because of the fact that I do have a ton of mushrooms here. But here's my thing, and we talk about this all the time in my videos, that if you're going to prep something like mushrooms, instead of just making a, just a little tiny small pan, I know it looks like, but it's a small pan. Instead of just making a little tiny pan, just go ahead and prep as many as you can so that you have them ready for, other meals. I will have mushrooms with my fish. I'll have it with my chicken. I like to put it in my eggs. So since I was going to go ahead and clean and chop them, I thought I would just go ahead and throw them together. Just going to get them into the pan. We're going to saute them. And then once those are done, I'm going to go ahead and make my eggs. And I just plan on having eggs today with my mushrooms. Going to throw a little more cooking spray on that and maybe turn the heat down as I have that roasting pretty good over here. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get these cooked down, and then once those are done, I'll come back and show you how I'm having my eggs today. Okay, I just want to give you one final look at these. These are done. I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to let them cool, and then I'm going to package them up and put them in the fridge. And then I'm going to take some of these out, and again, I'm going to add them to my eggs. So stay tuned, let me switch pans, and I'll come back. Okay, so I have my pan ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and throw some spray in here. And then I have 1 egg, just scrambled. And then today I'm using, if you've seen my grocery haul, I'll remember to put that below. But I had picked up some of this liquid egg whites. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill up my container. This is a 1/2 cup container, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill that up with a 1/4 cup of egg whites, and I'm just going to pop this into my pan. Alright, so I've got that ready. I'm going to go ahead and throw my mushrooms in just to get those incorporated real quick. And then for our seasoning today, I'll try to work quick because I have my pan up a little high today. Our seasoning today is just going to be this everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. This is really good on eggs. So I'm just going to pop some of that on really quick. And sorry if my arm's in the way. This wasn't supposed to be a cooking video, but I just thought I would show you how I was having my eggs today. And yes, I totally could have just tossed that over like an omelet, but I am not that good. And had I tried to do that, it would have just been a mess anyway. So I'm just better off to scramble them. So I'm going to pair these eggs with a banana this morning, and that's it. So banana, eggs with mushrooms. My breakfast will be 0 points. My coffee was 0 points, so I am still sitting at 0 points for the day. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and grab a plate, and I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my breakfast today. So stay tuned. I'll show you what I'm having for a snack later. Okay, so our next meal is going to be lunch. I skipped my snack because my breakfast was so filling I didn't feel that I needed it. So for my lunch today, I'm going to have a grilled chicken salad. So I have a little less than 2 cups of romaine lettuce here. I have some chicken that I pre-grilled, and you can see that's what this bag is here. I just pre-grilled some chicken when I was making chicken earlier this week. And this chicken has the Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning on it. It's so good. Now I'm gonna dump that in. I'm gonna dump the tomatoes in. The tomatoes I'm using today are the Campari. I always want to call it Campari, but I think it's Campari tomatoes. And then for dressing today, I'm gonna have the sugar-free, fat-free Skinny Girl poppy seed dressing. This one, if you can find it, is super good. And it's like 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. You can't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my salad, and then I will come back and show you what I'm having next. Oh, should I tell you, 0 points again. It might be a 0 point day. Would that be cool? I mean, that would be a really cool day, wouldn't it? All right, so hang tight. I'll show you what we're having next. All right, so now we're gonna try out this raspberry orange. If you were watching my grocery haul, I know I just mentioned that earlier today, but if you're watching my grocery haul, I picked up these oranges and they're a raspberry orange, so I guess they're supposed to taste like a cross between an orange and raspberries. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this open. Ooh, check it out. All right, now I can't wait to try this. I'm gonna have a slice. I'm gonna give a slice to my granddaughter, and we're gonna see how this is.
It tastes like a normal orange, but sweeter.
Okay, so our consensus is that it tastes like an orange, but it's just a little bit sweeter, so it's a really sweet orange. I'm gonna try to eat the rest of this, and I'll let you know later if the raspberry flavor comes through, but so far it just tastes like an orange, so I don't know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that it was gonna taste totally different. All right, so that's my review of the raspberry oranges. If you find them, I would definitely give them a try, but I don't think, I'm not tasting the raspberry. Sorry, guys. Okay, so after taking another bite, it's got like a little, it's like a tangy sweet, I guess you would call it. So hint of raspberry, not as overpowering as I was hoping it would be, but still good. I'm gonna say this is still good. So definitely give this a try if you find them in your stores. For dinner, I'm having chicken, sweet potatoes, and couscous. And the couscous that I'm having today is a Moroccan couscous. I'm just gonna set this here so you can see which one it is. And I think I found this at one of the warehouse stores. I'm not sure which one, but it is super good. The couscous is gonna cost me 5 points, so I did not have a 0 point day. I was gonna try to make it. I have a ½ cup of sweet potatoes there. I couldn't find my ½ cup measuring cup, so I just used the ¼ cup twice. So 5 points for my dinner, not too bad I would say, so I can't wait to dig into this. I will be skipping the chicken legs that my family's having. Those looked really good, but I have 2 extra pieces of chicken here, so those are ready to go for tomorrow. And that's always a really good trick when you're making chicken breast or any type of lean meat that you plan on having more than a day. Just go ahead and cook it all together, and it's much easier and quicker just to heat up when you want to have it later. So, all right, one more look at my dinner, and I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to get downstairs and do my workout as soon as my food settles. So there we go. And just in case you were wondering what I did in my spare time, my granddaughter and I whipped up a couple of loaves of regular white bread today. So this is our first attempt at this. There's no video coming for it. Again, this was just our first attempt, so stay tuned. I'm sure I will film this once I test this one out, but I just wanted to show you what that looked like before I threw it in the oven. Okay, so I thought I would just take a few minutes to wrap up today's video before I worked out. I'm going to end the day at 7 SmartPoints. I had breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and I'm going to have one more snack, which I'll try to get a picture of. I'm going to have an apple and some PB2. And I think that should wrap up my day perfectly fine. 7 SmartPoints for the day, not too bad. I relied mostly on the 0 point foods today, and it's just because that's kind of what I was craving. It wasn't like it really, really was not intentional at all. But super happy with my results today. I am doing great with my portion control, which I finally figured out was part of the problem that I was having with, my week-to-week fluctuations that I was going through. I think I'm on day 18 or 19 of the Country Heat, which is a beach body workout program. Super excited about that. I'm researching now which one I want to do next. And I haven't fully decided which one I want to do next yet, but I'm sure that I'll come up with something good. I'm really enjoying this. It's fun. It's challenging, but it's fun. And it's keeping me motivated, and it's giving me something to focus on while I'm sitting at home. And even though I have a gym membership, doesn't mean I use my gym membership. And this is kind of getting me into the habit of actually getting in some activity every day. So I'm not sure what else I need to say. Still basically working on the same thing, getting my movement in, still eating on plan most days. There's a lot of stuff around here that shouldn't be here. My granddaughter's here with my husband and I have to keep some snacks in the house for her. And you saw earlier that I had baked some bread, didn't touch the bread. I'm trying really hard to go a week without bread. We'll see how I do on that one. And with Sunday being Easter Sunday, that will mark my day 7, so I'm going to try like heck to avoid it, but we'll see how that goes. After we finished baking our bread, since the oven was still on, she made her and her papa some chocolate chip cookies, and I avoided those. I only let her bake as many as they would eat, and I had her stick the rest of the dough in the fridge because of the fact that I knew if there were extra laying around that I might possibly grab those when I get upstairs. So I'm trying hard not to fall into the old traps, and hopefully you totally understand that. So don't forget, leave me some comments below. Let me know what you're eating, what your struggles are. Let's kind of get a conversation around that going. And I had a really good, I almost forgot to tell you, I had a really good virtual class last night, and those are getting to be so much fun. It's so nice to see the members that attend my workshops. It's really nice to see them and see their faces and be able to catch up on how things are going. So I'm really enjoying that as well. All right, so before I start rambling, I need to start my workout. It's now almost 9 o'clock, so if I want to get my workout in and then have my snack and then maybe catch one of my shows that are on the DVR, I think that'll wrap up my night. I know it's Friday night, but you know, when you're still getting up super early, you're just tired. You just kind of get in that habit. So with that said, gonna wrap things up from here. I'll try to remember to put my tracker in, and again, I'll link my grocery haul below if you didn't get a chance to check that out. And with that said, I will see you later, and we'll see you next video.